Mike Pompeo insists G7 use Wuhan virus, but world officials refuse.
Here's a summary of the article.
Ministers of the G7, the Group of Seven intergovernmental economic group including the US, UK, Canada, France, Germany, Italy and Japan, haven't been able to issue a joint statement because the US insists on calling the coronavirus the Wuhan virus. Rather than cancel outright, the organization planned to hold a 4-hour video conference on Wednesday, but U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's insistence on calling the coronavirus the Wuhan virus caused issues for the group. France suggested the organization discuss the virus during its meeting, while Mr. Pompeo refused. The virus originated in Wuhan, China, and Chinese authorities have. Mr. Pompeo repeated claims that China concealed evidence of the virus, according to U.S. News & World Report. Chinese officials have launched their own theories about the virus aimed at painting the U.S. as a bad actor, claiming the virus was created in the U.S. and brought to China. The minister's suggestion that the U.S. Army brought the virus to Wuhan is a reference to a popular conspiracy theory in China that infected U.S. soldiers brought the virus with them last year while participating in the Military World Games, which was held in Wuhan.
This post received a score of 54,136, with an upvote ratio of 86%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
We don't have much political clout left in the world. I think the best use of it is insisting on naming this virus something no one else is interested in naming it. Trump admin logic.
All of their actions are based on the assumption that the US's political clout is effectively unlimited and/or that being more aggressive builds our clout instead of spending it.
It's amazing that even when given an easy chance to actually do something right, Trump and the people he's surrounded himself with manage to fuck things up even more. Edit for clarity, and to correct myself where I was initially wrong. The US didn't know about this from the time China did. We did know at least from late December, early January, and the administration didn't take action beyond a travel ban until long after.
Greater than 1, we knew about the virus almost as soon as it happened, yet 2, we're further behind in dealing with it than countries that were hit even harder than we've been so far. They have to allow enough time for the congressmen to sell their stocks.
AOC is working on a bill that makes it illegal for congressmen to trade stocks.
Obama tried this. He was able to ban stock trading but not option trading, which is how you actually make money from inside info. This got repealed while he was still in office in a unanimous consent vote where instead of being debated, the repeal bill's name just gets read out at the end of the day, a gavel bangs and the law goes away. Enough people on both sides of the aisle love this loophole and it will be very difficult to get rid of.
Is there no system in America that makes rules specifically for congressmen that don't need their approval? Seems like that's the loophole to me.
Yes, a constitutional amendment. Which can be added without congressional approval by a 2/3 RDS majority of the states, currently 34, calling a constitutional convention. But this is the break in case of emergencies option, because literally anything and everything can get amended at a constitutional convention with no other oversight but by ratification, and just 3/4 are needed to ratify, which is currently only 4 more states than the number needed to call the convention in the first place. It's always interesting to see the U.S. administration deal with the real world outside their bubble. The real rational world is still there despite the assault of popularism and its attending bullshit.
These people don't even represent the majority of us.
Guess we'll find out in 8 months.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.